Welcome back to PBA Pro Bowling. We're getting ready to tackle more of the PBA Tour as we're moving on now to the Wolf pattern. So it's just the Wolf and the Bear before we move on to the US Open and the USBC Masters. Only 4 more events left for the PBA Tour. So let's tackle the Wolf here in this episode. As we're in 19 videos into the career mode, with today being number 19. And this is the shortest pattern. I didn't even realize that was that short. I thought the cheetah was the shortest with 33. But I bowled on the cheetah, and man, it feels like, with all that oil on the lane, it still feels like I still got the ball to hook on it, and I really had to play the outside when I bowled on this pattern. It was definitely challenging because I was worried I'd throw it in the gutter.
The air feels electric tonight, and I feel like we got a great one coming up. What do you think, Randy?
The strategy here is to figure out the oil.
But I actually shot a 788 opening night, or opening day, week 1 of the PBA league that I bowl in the summer with these PBA pattern shots and stuff. I actually got a 788. I was happy with that. That was on the cheetah pattern though. That was a 33 foot. And man, I watched, after watching and learning, how you got to play the outside for it to work, and it did, because I played the outside, like way outside, like along the gutter, and I didn't throw one gutter ball. I was really impressed, because man, with those PBA shots and all that oil on the lane, you miss by a half a centimeter to the right, it just sails into the gutter, because there's so much oil on the lanes, it'll just sail right by. Alright, this is not a good look. Not a good start,
leaving the 4 and 7.
This stream. But I'm not taking that personally, because
generally pick this one up.
If you were joining us last stream that I did, the first 3 games were horrible, and then I pulled away with a 300. My first 300, the only 300 I got in this game, came in the last video, and number 18. So if you did not see that, you can go watch that. It was the 4th game of the video.
Beautiful shot there.
But
struck in the last frame, looking for the double here.
oh boy. Oh my god.
Knocks down 8 pin, leaving the 2 and 4. Statistically, this is not that difficult to convert.
Was that live Q&A session? Live Q&A session with 704 games
no
team next week? Question mark. Oh, they're asking. 82% said yes.
10 down.
Looking to keep it going here with 2 in a row.
All right.
2 strikes in a row.
After this stream is over, I'm going to be jumping on to some Rocket League with Brandon. Playing Rocket League up until about 8:45ish tonight.
Looking for a triple.
Someone is heating up.
And then we getting ready for the 9 o'clock last chance qualifier race for the Money Moves LLC race for the month. Race of the month, I should say. And that will be the last chance race at 9 o'clock. Now, if you're just joining me and wondering what I'm talking about, there's the last chance race. Everybody who qualified from 13th on back that did not make the top 12 to go to to qualify for the race. Everybody that qualified 13th on back get to do a last chance 13% race tonight. Top 2 advance into the main race after that at 10 o'clock Eastern tonight.
8 pins go down,
I qualified
leaving the
5th, so
6 and
I'm
10.
in the big race already. And a couple of us from League of America are in it. Rush being one of them. Rush, Elite, Mets, and Green, and myself from League of America are all qualified for that race. There's 3 that are in the last chance qualifier race from League of America. So there's a lot of guys from League of America that are in this. Kid Coyote, Mike, and Lynch are going to be in the last chance qualifier race at 9 o'clock. I'm going to be streaming it from spectator mode. Oh my god, that was a horrible shot.
7 count there.
I'm going to be streaming it from spectator mode, the last chance race. So I will be watching it with you. And since I was able to qualify my way into the race, I didn't have to worry about the last chance race. So that, I was surprised about how fast my lap was. I couldn't believe I got that. I didn't think I was going to get anywhere near that lap, but I was able to. So that was that was impressive. I'm not gonna lie. So I was really happy with that. What was that shot?
And the 10 will not go down.
I'm not gonna get past this game. So yeah, that's gonna be my streaming tonight. So this is gonna go right into Rocket League, which is gonna go right into the 9 o'clock race, which I'm not a part of, but I will be streaming it and watching it. It's only a 13% race. It'll be over in probably a half hour, probably even quicker actually. And then there'll be a little bit of a gap before the 10 o'clock race, the main race, where the top 2 transfer from the last chance race to get in. So it will be the race to get into the money race, as everybody's racing for some PSN cards. And
that brings us to the end of another night of outstanding competition.
Everybody that made the race got, all 12 of us that made the race each won a $10 gift card, or $10 PSN card for it already, and then there's more to possibly win in the race. So that is what we are racing for tonight as well. And that game did not go too well. I was rated as 7. Why did it even... Huh, that was weird. Alright, well. So I was 10th with a 201. So let's do that over again.
We welcome you to Milwaukee, Wisconsin for the PBA WOLF Open. Thrilled you're here with us today. Rob Stone and the Hall of Famer, Randy Peterson, with you. We've got some great bowlers here tonight, Randy. What do you think's going through their heads right now?
The strategy here is to figure out the old pattern as quick as possible and make the proper adjustments. The bowler who does that has a great chance to win.
I believe we're ready to get this thing started.
He wants us all online at least 8:20, because we're gonna go over probably like a driver's meeting and everything else. So, all right. So
opens with the strike.
Yeah, nice delivery on that one.
So let's hurry up and get through this tournament, so maybe we can start Rocket League a little earlier.
Looking for
Brandon
2 in a
comes
row.
Online. Alright, start carrying.
Working off a double now. Three in a row for the turkey. Going for the hambo now, Randy.
Looking really good here. Nice streak going.
Oh my God.
Got the hambo.
I thought that was a good shot. I threw it right where, you know, I never touched the arrows. I threw it almost the same speed, hooked it just as much, and I almost came in with a high 4 on that.
Will we see 5 in a row?
I wouldn't bet against it.
Uh-oh, that's fast though. And I carried it.
There's another one. Just delivered the 5 back.
Alright, well.
In the zone with this streak, it's now 5 in a row.
No doubt.
That's a little slow, but it looked great.
Brings down the hammer again, another strike.
Is it 6? Wow. I'm not as nervous
Working
anymore
off
because I already got my
six-bagger
300.
now.
So.
Yep, the pins just keep going down.
Oh God, that's slow. Oh my God, I thought that hit high, didn't it?
We've got a strike.
Oh, it did hit more of the pocket than I thought. I thought I came in dead center. A little lucky on that, because I do that way too slow, man.
Got 7 strikes in a row, looking for 8.
Right.
Keeps it going with the front 8.
Just can't miss right now.
Just had one warm-up game this time around.
The strike streak is at 8 and looking for more.
Boom!
Line him up and knock him down. Now with 9 strikes in a row to start off, looking to extend it to 10.
Yeah!
And the pins keep falling. 2 to go.
Oh yeah, the ball ended up in a perfect spot.
We're now just 2 strikes from a perfect game.
It's getting tense in here. You can cut it with a knife.
Yes. Dude, my finger almost slipped off the analog stick on the... I mean, I could have stopped it though because it was on the backswing or pulling back on it and almost slipped off. It doesn't throw the ball no matter what until you push forward, so I could have canceled it and started over, but...
Needs 1 more strike now for a perfect game.
It's off! It's fast! No!
Oh, man, I thought we were in history.
There's a
I threw it too fast! I threw it too fast! God, I couldn't get my second career 300.
Wow, another incredible event comes to a close here. Thank you for joining us.
I blew it.
Have a great night.
I blew it. I absolutely just blew it right there. I would have been a little more upset though, obviously, if I didn't have a 300 yet. At least I have one. If I was that close to my first one and didn't, now trust me, I've had 2 299s before I got my 2 300s in real life, so I know the feeling of going through a 299 game twice before actually getting a 300. It's not a great feeling. Trust me, it is not a great feeling. And well, I say that one was practice, one was open bowling with, you know, like a dollar night with a bunch of people. But it's not like I went by myself and just went quick and bowled it. I was bowling with other people in a rhythm. So one was practice, and I was a lot more relaxed because it was just practice and it wasn't as pressure built because everybody around you is still bowling, so it didn't bother me. Now the first time I had a 299 going in league was back in 2011. I got nervous. Who wouldn't? Because that one actually counts. You get a ring. You know, that's when I'm new. You know, this is the league. This is sanctioned. This one this one counts. So, with that being said, I
Hello and welcome to the PBA
back
WOLF
to it in a second.
Qualifier here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I'm Rob Stone. This is my partner, the Hall of Famer, Randy Peterson. Every bowler on the PBA Tour is top tier. What does it take to win?
In a qualifier, you have to remember that your fortunes can change quickly. Don't get too down if you fall behind, and don't get cocky if you're ahead.
Randy Peterson, tell me like it is.
So
now let's get to some bowling.
yeah, so I got nervous. I looked back like an idiot. You know, everybody stops around you, so you're up there by yourself. And I was nervous. I threw it, dropped it, threw it slow on top of it, crossed over, and left a freaking 5-pin for my 299. And come to realize,
Knocks down 8 pins, leaving the 3 and 6.
after, like, you know, you don't know how long it's gonna be before you get that moment again. You never know. So that was back in February of 2011 when I got my 299, and I've had many other little chances. No first 11 for 299, but I can't tell you how many of 11 strike games I've had in my life with a lot of 279s, and 90% of them most likely coming with a 10-pin somewhere in the middle of the game is what cost me it. But
there's a strike.
But beside the point, it's either way, you never know when you're gonna get that moment again. So once you have that moment and you don't come through, you're like, who knows when I'll get to this moment again, because it's so hard. And I've been bowling since I was 4 years old.
2 strikes.
I've been bowling for that long. And but that, after that 2011 299, and then a couple seasons I went on a slump, and then I'm like, I don't know if I'm ever gonna get it. Sometimes I just doubted myself. Other times I felt great bowling. Then you go in a big slump for a while, and you come back, and you go in a slump, and it's just the life of it. And what happened is,
no problem on that one.
The bowling alley I used to bowl at closed, and that's where I bowled my entire life, which is about 24 years of bowling at this one place, my entire life. And they closed. We moved to a different bowling alley, and first of all, they sold it, the bowling alley.
There's a baby split.
In the last 2 years, different owners took over, and it really fell apart. Like, it wasn't just me that had struggled. Everybody in the place struggled. It's just they didn't know how to run it as good. So
fails to convert the baby split.
Man, that's
but
tough.
they didn't know how to run it as good.
Like
my average went from 2 O's down to 190, and it's bad when my uncle and dad usually average 200. And they're averaging 170, 180. A lot of other people that we know that usually average like low 200s, 2-teens, and stuff like that are in the 180s, 190s. I know a couple guys that used to bowl from his school who were averaging 220s and 220s and stuff. They were only in 201 or something like that. It's like everybody was way under their average. So I didn't feel too bad about it. We moved to Town and Country where I bowl now. The first year, and ever since, I've been in the 2-teens and higher. So I'm like, I guess it wasn't me, it was the place. Because literally Sunset anyway,
off a double now.
let alone was already one of the toughest places in the area, because it was one of the last places that had wood lanes. Oh, Jesus. This is not a good
Picks
game.
up 8 pins, leaving the 4 and 7.
So,
Really
as you listen to my whole bowling story, oh my God, that time my finger did slip off the roller stick. But, yeah, we get to Town and Country, and then, this is my 3rd year at Town and Country now. Was that last year? No, the first year at Town and Country, I actually joined another league on Monday nights, like in December-ish, or November, December-ish, One girl I used to go to school with was running it, and a lot of people I went to school with were in it, so I knew a lot of people in the league as well. So I joined that for, you know, most of the year.
Looking to get on a
And
streak
between
now,
that
winning
league
2 in
and
a
the
row.
other, I was 216 and 214, two different bowling alleys. And oh my God,
Takes out 6 pins.
this is not good. Thank God it's a 5-game qualifying. I gotta really come back after this crap.
This
is not
should
good.
be interesting.
It's really not
Went
good.
for it, but could not pick it up.
That would have been a heck of a conversion.
So, but that year alone,
And that wraps things up for us, folks. We appreciate you joining us.
that year alone, I had one of my best years I have ever bowled, like consecutively, and it ended up being one of the best I've ever bowled. And between both places, I had a lot of 700s that year and stuff like that. And that year alone, I had
Hello and welcome to the PBA WOLF Qualifier here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
3
Those are here with us today,
290s,
Rob Stone and the Hall of Famer, Randy
which,
Peterson.
you know, is a spare in the first frame and then striking out. 2 289s, I believe. 1 or 2 289s, which could be done a few different ways, but I think the way I did it was I had the first 10 and then screwed up the 11th shot.
Leaving the 4 and 10.
And then I also had a 280. All in the same year between both places. And I'm like, you know, I'm feeling really great.
Tour average
If all,
on the 410.
if at all I hit a 300, I would think it'd be coming soon.
Easy conversion here in the first frame.
It didn't that year. And then, you know, one of my buddies is like, you know, there's the PBA, you know, the PBA Challenge League, PBA Experience League in the summer at a bowling alley around here. So, wow.
Beautiful shot.
So
there.
the PBA Experience League here that this was 2 summers ago. Well, last summer, not this past summer we just went through. Summer last year, which is 2018. So I'm like, yeah, that's not. I've always wanted to bowl on a PBA pattern and stuff like that. So I mean, like, yeah, I definitely want to do it. And I knew it was gonna be harder, so I got to experience like all the PBA, a lot of the PBA patterns. It was a 12-week league. We did 6 different patterns. We did 2 weeks of each pattern.
And no problem there.
And there were 6 different patterns that we bowled on. I averaged 172 out of that. I was really happy with that. Because I went up in the last few weeks, and just 1 week on a single PBA pattern, 1 week to average 200 for the day was the greatest feeling I've ever had, and it was the second to last week of it when I did it. So, you know, I'm like, no, this is really hard. I'm just glad, you know, I'm glad I was able to do this. As frustrating and hard as it was, I enjoyed it more than anything. I love the challenge. It was definitely more of a challenge than I have ever. I'm like, I can't believe it. I'm like, I have 1,000% more, you know, respect for how accurate they are on TV. Because my God, I didn't realize how much I missed my mark until I went there. Come on, I'm throwing it too fast every time.
Knocks down 8 pins.
But man, that really, I really tried to work on that. I got better. You know, I gotten better and better in it. Throughout that 12 weeks that I did it. Well, I missed 1 week, so it was 11 weeks I bowled the first year. So I'm like, maybe I'll get better doing, you know, if I can do better on this, maybe it can help me, you know, help me bowl in general better, help me be a better bowler dealing with this. Alright, I'm in big trouble in
left
this.
One standing.
So what happened is, after that summer was over, we get to the league. You know, I start off with a 6 You know what? Let me tell you the exact scores because I have them here.
No
I have an
problem
app
on
I keep
that one.
track of it all. That is the... Oh no. Yeah. Alright. What? I'm confused. Oh yeah. That is right. First week I started off with a 608. It was a very low 6. I wasn't, you know, I wasn't. I'm like, I got a 6, so I should be happy. I'm usually happy with a 600, no matter what. I mean, if I feel like I should have higher, obviously I'm gonna be upset. That I'm like, man, it should have been a little better. But honestly, oh my God, what is that?
Just a 5 count there.
Holy Jesus. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen this left before. This should be interesting. Oh, I made it.
And a nice conversion there.
But the first 3 weeks of my league, after that, we're actually, well, here's a quick story, too. Quick story about the first week of bowling. That holy Jesus, I almost up to 17. This is not good. But that 608, you know, it was a tough day, and I remember a lot of people were struggling. My dad had a bad day, like a 400 bad day. No.
Got it.
No, I don't think he had a 4. No, he had a 5 something, low 5, I think. But either way, we do 3-game series in the normal league. The PBA Experience one in the summer is a 4-game league. Oh my God. Oh my God, I left it again.
Only 5 pins.
Holy God, this is horrible. I'm gonna need to shoot like 300s to finish this off to get in the top freaking 4. Oh my God, here we go again. Wow.
Knocks down only 5 pins there. That brings us to the end of another night of outstanding competition.
444.
We'd like to thank our viewers for tuning in.
I'm 70 pins back. It's actually still reachable, but that's with a lot of, a lot of strikes to bowl coming up here. So, but, you know, I'm coming from the PBA league, so I'm used to a lot of oil, and I'm like, you know, I should be able to definitely remember how to hook it now, because it's so hard to hook on a pro shot, man, because there's so much oil. Like, anybody who watches bowling on TV has no idea. I didn't even realize how much, you know, I had a feeling it was harder and stuff like that, but I didn't know how much harder until I did. I couldn't believe the difference. If you bowl and you never bowl on a PBA pattern, do it and try it. Trust me. I'm telling you right now, it's interesting, okay? Very, very interesting. And you definitely got to be spot on perfect with your mark all the time.
Got it.
It is the most challenging thing I've ever, it's unbelievable how dead accurate you got to be, because there's so much oil. And the oil transitions more than anything because there's so much oil. When it starts moving around a few games in, the oil pushes down lane. If that hits a dry spot, wow, I never crossed over and missed the head pin completely like that. But anyway, yeah,
see what happens here.
I suggest if you like bowling, I would try it just for the heck of it. It's fun and a lot of it's a big challenge, a fun challenge. But man, it's frustrating at the same time. But I knew it was hard, so I didn't let it bother me. So I knew bowling not that great wasn't gonna hurt me. I'm like, I know it's challenging. I'm not expecting to bowl good here. So I'm used to all that oil. We get into the first week, and I'm like, this ball's not hooking. What is going on? I should be hooked. I'm used to the... Oh, again.
Knocks down
So I'm
9
used to
pins
all
there,
this oil.
leaving
It should
just
be
the
hooking
6.
like crazy right now with a house shot. And I go
6
up to
pins should not
Anthony.
be a
I'm like,
problem with a
what the heck? How much?
97.5%
What
conversion rate
oil
on the
pattern
tool.
you got out here? And he's like the normal, you know, not that much
no
oil.
Problem there.
I'm like, something's not right. And he goes, yeah, I've been watching. It doesn't. Nothing seems like right at all. Because I used to watching my shot, and I'm like, yeah. Everybody's like, we're not getting the ball to hook.
Shot there.
I mean, it was hooking, but hardly any, and it was way down lane before it started hooking. Like, there was so much oil out there. I'm like, what is going on? Turns out the week later, we found out the person that did the oil into the thing, put the oil in the water, put the oil in the wrong spot.
And there's the double.
In the oil machine where the water was supposed to go. So it was in the wrong spot, and it messed up the whole oil machine, a brand new oil machine. And they put the oil in the wrong spot, and there was twice the much oil on the lane as it should have been, as it was supposed to be. And I'm like, I knew it wasn't me. I'm like, well, luckily I did the PBA thing this summer, because I still managed a 600 out of that. Finding out it was that bad. So yeah, anyway, that was the 608, and I was the high of the week with that. The only one with a 600. The week after, I only hit a 618, so I'm like, oh, this is not the greatest year. But anyway, and then the week after that, it was bad. I didn't have a great week. I had a 536. So I'm like, oh my god.
This is some good bowling.
This was last season. Oh, you idiot.
Leaves the 10 there.
So 536 I shot in week 3. I'm like, oh,
The 10 pin
man,
gets converted
I wanted to avoid I wanted to avoid 500s. I wanted to try to get all 600s, you know, as much 600s or higher as I can. So 536 was obviously the lowest of the 3 weeks. I'm like, I do not want to be that low again. So after a 536 triple week, the following week is when I come in and hit my 300, my first ever 300 in the second game. After a 234, 300, and then I was still like my eyes watered, and I was kind of tearing up a little because everybody's high-fiving me. I was so happy. I finally got it after 26 freaking years of bowling. I finally got my my 300 that I've been wanting to get so much. My dad's had 4 of them, so I'm like, I finally got mine out of the way. I've been wanting it so bad, and that is one thing I, you know, obviously wanted. Any bowler wants a 300, trust me. That's a given. So I was still like the effects of the 300 afterwards, and then I had the next game.
Here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I'm Rob Stone. This is my partner.
The last game I only finished with a 193, so it wasn't the greatest game, but it wasn't even that. You know, I got that emotional and all that, and it wasn't even that it messed up my bowling, because I actually still was bowling well. I left 4 10 pins in that last game that were all good shots in the pocket. Oh boy. So I left actually 4 10 pins in that game on top of it. So I still had a decent game, but I left a 10 pin in the first frame of the last game. So right after that 300, I left a 10 pin. So I'm like, and I turned around and screamed, I don't care anymore. So I remember that moment too. After I shot that 300 and I left that 10 pin in the first frame, I turned around and laughed. I'm like, whatever. It was funny. It was a good fun moment, man. Never a moment I will never forget. It was last year, September 29th was when I hit my 300, my first career 300. September 29th, 2018. Finally got my ring, and I don't have to wear dads anymore or anything.
Picks up 7 pins.
I didn't wear it. He gave me his 299 ring from a long time ago. I never wore his 300. I didn't want to really wear the 300. If I didn't get a 300, I'm not gonna wear one, you know. I wanted my own to wear.
Those are the kind of mistakes.
My dad did give me his 300 one of his 300 rings for me to wear after I bowled it until I got mine. Cause it took a while to get mine, man. Oh my God! Come on!
7 pins.
Jesus!
You see the numbers.
God.
This is trouble.
You think? Oh my God, man.
Fails to convert and left it open.
It was a nice effort. Just didn't put the ball where it needed to be.
So I got my 300 on lanes 21 and 22.
Looking for the double.
And the week after that, I come back, I shoot a 654. Like, that's a great, you know, backup week to a 300 game. Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Leave the 10 pin.
And then a week after that, I'm back on lanes 21 and 22. I'm like, hey, last time I was here 2 weeks ago, I shot a 300. Well, what do? I shoot 235, 217, and another 300 on the same pair of lanes. 2 weeks later, I shoot my second 300. Much more relaxed. I ain't gonna tell you how much. Like, it's just so much more relaxing when I got it out of the way. That I was just laughing off. I thought I messed the shot up, and I just laughed, and I'm like, yeah, whatever. That was a bad shot.
Looking for 2 in a row. And the 7 does not go down.
I'm all over the freaking place, man. This is
93% conversion rate on the 7. That's your tour average.
So on the same pair of lanes, both my 300, both my 300s came on the same pair of lanes. Why are they all 22.3?
There's a 9 count. Leaving just the 8.
God, I'm gonna have to redo this whole qualifying. 5 whole games over again. For sure. This is the first time I had to redo a 5-game qualifying all over again.
And no problem there.
I mean, there's no way to come back from here. I don't even think I can pull a 300 and come back from here. Oh my God, again?
The pins, Randy, didn't have a chance on that one.
That's dirty. Just dirty.
Trying for the double now. Got it!
So that was pretty much my bowling story. I told you. This was a good time to tell it, though, is during the game of bowling that I'm playing, so.
Looking for 3 in a row now.
Alright, Brant, live out what?
Strikes again.
Starting to feel it now.
That brings us to the end of another night of outstanding competition. We'd like to thank our viewers for tuning in.
Jesus. Four. Alright, well, now I gotta waste this game. Jeez. I gotta bowl this game just to get past it and move on. And redo it anyway. Well, I don't think I'm getting to Rocket League by 6:30.
Hello and welcome to the PBA WOLF Qualifier here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
So I kept that more inside when I threw a 22.3, so that one was able to come back. I'm just gonna go fast through this. I'm not gonna qualify, so I'm just gonna
Looking
get
for
this.
2 in a row.
Whoa, why'd I move? Oh, that's not good. Why'd I do that? Watch, I'm gonna rush through this and bowl a 300. I'm gonna be mad. Maybe I was talking too much and thinking about my stories more than I was bowling, and I screwed up.
Someone is heating up.
If I shoot a 300, I still don't think I can make it in. So, I didn't actually look at the scores. I never paid attention to how far out of 4th place I am. But I don't think a 300 would even do it. That's how bad I've been bowling.
Working off the ham bone. Will we see 5 in a row?
I wouldn't bet against it.
And there's another strike. The strike train keeps getting longer. Already with the 5-bagger and looking to keep it going. Brings down the hammer again, another strike.
Okay.
Looking for 7 straight now.
Oh, I blew it! I blew it big time.
You see the numbers. This is trouble.
Stupid. Wow.
Does not convert there.
That's a
For
really
sure it's
difficult
over.
one
I
to pick up.
thought it was over anyway. I'm pretty sure it's over for sure now.
Ooh, a little extra oomph in that
3
shot
games
there
on
at the end.
190 or under. Yeah. Not in the
Trying
PBA
to get a
Tour
streak
portion
going
of
here.
this. Oh my god. Oh my god! That's
Takes
what I get
out
for
7
stopping the
pins.
hook that much. That was... Goodbye! We'll see you next time. We'll be back
We'll
for
see how they
qualifying here in
handle
just a
this.
minute.
Picked it up. Wow!
Yeah, that's some great bowling right there. A nice release on that shot, and the result was perfect.
Looking for the double.
How did that
They're
not...
all going in the pit, but the 10 stands. You see how often the 10 pin is
233 game to finish out.
Let's
Why not?
The 10 pin gets converted 95% of the time.
All right. Well,
Easy conversion there.
we'll be back for 5 more qualifying games. What was my 5-game total?
That's the end of our broadcast, bowling fans, and what a night it was. We'll see you next time.
1,080. 1,025. Yeah, you know what? 1,080 is what, 60 pins? $1,080. No, what was it? Yeah, 1,080. 60. You know what? 300 would have had me. Would have brought me up there. Wow. 300 would have brought me up there and I blew it. Alright, well, let's go back and do this quick. I gotta do this all over again. But apparently rushing through it is just... It's not, you know, I actually did better going faster.
Hello,
With
and
the
welcome
exception
to
of the
PBA
splits
Wolf
and stuff that I
Qualifier
left.
here in Milwaukee.
Oh my god.
7 count.
Knock it over. God. Well, at least that's the first frame of a 5-game series.
Great
So
shot here.
that's fine. And I made it anyway,
And
so
a spare to open here.
that's slow. Yeah, thank
That
you.
got down the lane in a hurry.
Give me a little help.
Full rack attack once the ball got to the pins.
Looking for the double.
Oh boy. Oh!
Picks up only 5 pins.
Oh. My god.
You see the tour average on the 1-2-4-6-10, 27.4%.
Just gonna make my
Very
spares.
nicely done. Made
Which
it look
means not
easy.
leaving splits like that, because that's very risky to make a spare that way. Most likely not gonna happen. I left way too many splits in those other games, man. I really did.
Good looking
And
shot
that's what
that
killed
time.
my,
A solid strike.
I mean, flat out killed my entire 5-game set of qualifiers, or
Trying
qualifying
to get
games.
a streak going
That
here.
definitely killed it. And throwing it that slow does too.
2 in a row now.
I don't know, man. I got lucky there again.
Looking to keep it going with the triple.
Alright. If we can start off with a good game and put ourselves, you know, ahead of the 8 ball, we might be able to manage it.
Triple, trying to make it a ham.
It's hard to come back from being down that much, but it's a lot easier to manage it when you're up. You know, you can just take it easy, not get, you know, not take risks and stuff like that.
This is some good bowling.
Yeah, now we're getting to be in the zone. Of course, it's only one game, and I did have that one. You know, I had a 236 and a 233 in the last 5-game set.
With the 5-bagger and looking to keep it going.
But what?
There's a 9 count with just the 4 remaining.
Anything with a 220 or higher every game, if I average 220,
as it gets with a 98%
220 or higher, I have a chance. So that's all I gotta focus on.
No problem.
And we could strike out for 248, so that would be a great start if I can pull that off. Wait, I gotta see that over again. Why did I look up and it looked like it was actually a pin offset a little bit? Or did I just see things?
Struck in the last frame, looking for the double here. Got it!
I actually thought there was a pin offset for a second.
The lights are on and the pressure is cranked up.
Huh.
Already with the double, looking for a triple.
Someone is heating up.
All right, 249. Great way to start. Way better than last time. That's a yes.
Well, we've reached the conclusion
and we are
of
leading
our events.
after
On behalf
one
of my
game.
partner Randy Peterson, I'm
And Walter Ray up there. I would love to face Walter Ray because I have not faced him yet. I'd love to bowl with him. Hopefully when they add new bowlers in the beginning of the year, they add, which I would think they should add, Pete Weber. Should be one they'd be adding. I would think, you know, with good popular bowlers, Chris Prather would be on that list somewhere. Mika Koivuniemen would be on that list somewhere. Who else don't they have on here? I can't think. I can't think who else they don't have on the screen yet.
Started off.
There's a nice shot and a nice
put in the
result.
game.
Trying for the double now.
Francis Lavoie.
And there's the double.
Francesco Mullen. No. Jesus.
We'll try and make it 3 in a row here.
Oh boy! Oh my God!
There's another strike.
My God! Why couldn't we do all this
3
the
strikes
first
in a
time?
row.
Oh.
The streak continues with 4 strikes in a row.
Call it a hambo!
That's right, Randy.
Already with the ham bone, looking for 5 now.
Oh, whoa! That hit the
Picks up
pocket
9
really
pins,
nice.
leaving just
I
before.
thought. Oh my God!
It doesn't get any easier than the 4-pin for the professionals on the tour.
Man, oh man, oh man.
Got the spare.
Ooh, a little extra oomph in that shot there at the end.
Looking for 2 in a row.
Oh!
The 7-pin holds, will not go down.
After
Pros
this
will
game, I'm
usually
about to
make
open
this
up
one.
a party and get ready for Rocket League soon. I know
No
it's still
problem on
early. I
that
still
one.
got 3 games here and then 2 of the finals games. So I still got 5 games to bowl. I mean, they go quick, especially these you know, qualifiers because I'm bowling by myself. I don't have to wait for an AI to bowl. But
Struck in the last frame, looking for the double here.
ooh, that hit hot. Oh my God! Are you kidding me?
Great release. Now that's how you execute.
Dude, I got hit oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh, that hurts. Thank God I wasn't going for a 300 when that happened. Wow.
Easy conversion there.
Jesus.
Right at it. Punches 10 back into the pit.
It's already 620. Holy crap.
Looking to keep it going
Well, I
here
said
with
if
2
I
in a row.
average over 220, I'll be happy, and that's what a 229 did I just get there? Yeah. Oh, well, not
Already
yet.
has 2
No,
strikes,
239 if
looking
I
for a
strike
third.
out. What am I talking about? Oh, no, it's not happening.
8-10 split, still
237.
standing. What do you do
So,
here?
Well, the split
two
ball
great
gives you the best
games
chance for sure.
that should keep
It is
us out
possible
front.
to slide the 8 into the 10, but it's
so that's
really,
good.
really
237 in game
Well,
2.
another
We still
exciting
dropped
night
the
of bowling
spot.
has
Tack
come
it.
to a close.
Uh-oh.
Thanks so much for joining us.
And there goes Walter Ray all the way down there. Parker Bone's another one that I'd like to bowl against that I have not yet. Liz Johnson is in this game, so if they added a couple more women, they can add Daria Pajic, what's her name? Missy Parkin. They can add a couple women as well. I'm trying to think who else would be a good add in this game that I can't think of for some reason. I mean, they got Sean Rash, they got Belmo.
Hello and welcome to the PBA Wolf Qualifier.
Chris
here in
Prather, I
Milwaukee,
said.
Wisconsin.
Pete Weber
Rob
obviously
Stone here,
gotta
along with
be
my
in here.
colleague, the Hall of Famer, Randy
I mean, you
Peterson.
can't have a bowling game without Pete Weber. I can't believe he's not in there now, to be honest. But I mean, at least Norm Duke is in here. But
A good start right there.
who's in
Yeah,
the?
nice start.
I'm trying to think of the
Strong, right out
PBA
the
league
gate.
now on each team. Simonson's in there.
Trying to get a streak going here.
God, it took forever to come back.
The 10 pin on that one.
I'm about to look it up real quick. Like, what the PBA
You see how
league.
often the 10 pin is converted 95% of the time.
I love that they expanded the league this year now, or for next season.
Easy conversion there.
There's going to be 10 teams instead of 8. So, I don't know how they're going to do that with the qualify, or because it used to be 8 to 4 to 2. It's a nice bracket. Now that they're going to have 10 teams, I don't know how they're going to do it. I don't know if they're going to like bowl a qualifying game and the top 2 get a bye,
Shot
or,
there.
you know, I don't know. Or if they're going to do, you know, just a qualifying game and just take the top 8 teams and they keep going. I
Looking to
don't
get on
know
a
how
streak
that's
now,
going to
hunting
work,
2 in a row.
but oh boy, oh boy, oh my God.
Got it. We'll try and make it 3 in a row here. There's another strike.
Complete roster yet. There's
Going
48.
for the ham bone now, Randy.
Looking really good here. Nice streak going.
48. It was 40, I thought. Oh my God! I never seen me get that. I'd never seen that in this game yet. Alright, there's Mitch Hoope, that's right. Ryan
Looking to
Simonelli.
keep the streak alive, going
Tom
for 5 in a row.
Smallwood. Sean Maldonado. Let's see who else. Andrew Anderson, Brad Miller, B.J. Moore, Kyle Sherman, Darren Tang, Dick Allen. That's right. How did I forget about Dick Allen? Stu Williams. Stu. How did I forget about Stu Williams as well? Josh Blanchard. They could add Brad Angelo. If they add some, they should add some legends too. Rhino Page. How did I forget about him too? Rhino Page. Gotta put Rhino Page in as well. Tom Doherty. Wow, I even remembered him in the beginning. Like I'm like, Tom Doherty could be one, but I didn't think of him now. All of a sudden. Yeah, Tom Doherty. How could I forget about Tom Doherty, the one that bowled 100 on TV? That was the funniest moment. And the way he laughed it off and had fun with it, that was awesome. So yeah, those guys right there, they should add, and you know, they can add a lot of them guys. Like I could see right now. I could see right now, and when they add more, they gotta have, they just have to have, Rhino Page should definitely be one, along with Pete Weber.
Professional bowlers are awfully good spare shooters and will usually convert here.
Stu Williams could be one easily. Stu Williams and Jesus. Tom Smallwood. Even Ryan, that's right, Ryan Schaefer. Ryan Schaefer, he could be one. Like, I mean, if they add legends, they can add like Brian Voss or Mark Roth or, you know, Marshall Holloman or whatever. I forgot his first name. Josh Blanchard, did I say him? Yeah, there's a lot of bull. And Dick Allen is another one. He's a really popular one that I'm surprised isn't in the game as well. Oh boy! Oh boy! Wow.
2 in a row.
So yeah, I mean, there's a good amount of people they could easily add to this game, and I'm looking forward to it.
Looking for a triple.
Someone is heating up.
God! Ouch!
Picks up 8 pins, leaving the 4 and 6.
Thank God I had a decent enough game that still I'm gonna have a good game at it with this. Oh, it was the last ball anyway. I didn't realize. So I was going so fast.
Well, we've reached the
245. I'm still second.
Event. On behalf of my partner Randy Peterson, I'm Rob Stone. Keep on rolling.
Damn it, EJ, you're that far ahead of me. My low game is a 237, and I'm still like 28 pins behind him. Walter Ray's in 7th. He's only what's that? 28 pins out, I believe. 34, 60. Yeah, 28 pins out of 4th, so he can get there. I'd love to face Walter Ray. At least have a chance to face Walter Ray. Because poor Walter Ray in this game, man. They haven't gave him any luck. He's always, it seems to be at the bottom of the list. Norm Duke as well. I never got to face him. I'd love to face Norm. Wait, I lied. I did face Norm, didn't I? Hold on. Did I? I think
Hello
I did
and welcome to the PBA WOLF Qualifier here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I'm Rob Stone. This is my partner, the Hall of Famer, Randy Peterson. As a competitor, what are you thinking about going into tonight? A strike to start things off. Struck in the last frame, looking for the double here. Knocks him down for 2 in a row.
Great release. Now that's how you execute.
Looking for another strike now to get that turkey.
Oh, God.
Strikes again.
Starting to feel it now.
No, I did not face Norm Duke yet.
The turkey has been served. We're looking for the ham bone course right now.
What the?
Knocks down 9 pins there with just the 4 remaining. Statistically, this is the easiest spare to convert on the tour, 98%. And no problem there.
Yes, there you go.
Looking for 2 in a row.
Got it!
I was watching some videos and first looks at the Monster Energy Supercross
Already
3
has 2
game
strikes. Looking for a
that's
third.
coming out in February, and it got me kind of wanting to play Supercross again pretty soon.
And the string
And
keeps going.
also,
It's a nice shot
I've been
there
wanting
for
to
Turk.
jump back in to play the Golf Club 2019
Working
as
off a
soon as
turkey,
well. So
trying
maybe
to
I can get
upgrade
those
to a
back,
ham bone.
bring them back here in a little while. I mean, a little while. I mean, a few
Continues
days
with
or
4 strikes
a
in a
week
row.
or so.
Call
Not
it a hambo.
today, a couple hours soon, but only because I got a lot going on
Looking
tonight.
to keep the streak alive, going for 5 in a row.
I'm pretty accurate with the speed in this game,
And
except
the
I
10
kind of went right
will
with the
not
analog
go
stick.
down.
I felt it, and it pushed way out. I
The
blew
10
it.
pin gets converted 95% of the time.
Feeling good about this time. This time we're gonna
No problem on
qualify.
that
I know it. I'm just feeling that confident this time around. 258. If we strike out here,
Ooh, a little extra oomph in that shot there at the end.
Trying for the double now. Another strike. 2 in a row now.
Great execution on the last 2 shots.
Looking for 3 in a row now. Takes out 8 pins, leaving the 4 and 9.
56. Wow, I'm bulling my butt off in this qualifier. This group of 5 games.
Wow, another
Still
incredible
second.
event comes to a close here. Thank you for joining us, and have a
Holy
great night.
Where? Norm! Norm is climbing. Oh my God! But wow. He's in 7th, but man, he's so far out of. Wow, he's way out. He's over 70 pins out of 4th. That's gonna be hard to overcome. Sean Resch, I never bowled yet either. He's farther. Walter Ray dropped even farther. Forget it. I'd like to face some different people sometimes. I still haven't faced half of them yet. Alright, so after this game, I will do the party thing and then just go through the 2 games.
Hello and welcome to PBA WOLF. Gets it going here.
Just want to get through these qualifiers and then I'll do the party and get Brandon and then soon.
Struck in the last frame, looking for the double here.
Oh, I should close my eyes. Oh.
Got it! Working off a double now.
Oh my God, I can't believe I almost stood the ridge line.
Strike train rolls on.
Can we get the 1 seed?
Looking for the ham bone here. 4 strikes in a row. Ham bone it is. Looking to keep the streak alive, going for 5 in a row.
Oh! Hit it!
Takes out 9 pin, leaving the 6.
Why?
Doesn't get much easier than this. 6 pin is picked up 97.5% of the time. And no problem there.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Picks up 7 pins.
Well, I clinched myself in. I know I have.
Pros on tour will
I don't remember the
generally pick this one up.
scores, but I mean, come on. There's no way I can lose it.
And a nice conversion there.
No way. Oh, whoa! Whoa! Wow, when you back out, it moves your arrow. That's kind of messed up, but... Oh, no. Oh, my God! I don't think I'm going to get the 1 seed, though, now. I really threw this game away in the garbage.
4.5% tour average on the 410. Tough split to convert.
Yeah.
Can't clean off the plate.
Not surprising at all. That is a difficult
I don't know if I
task
can still
to
beat
clean
a
up.
237 now. No, I think oh yeah, maybe I can. I think a 243 if I strike out.
Ooh, a little extra oomph in that shot there at the end.
Should be 90.
Got a strike on the last turn.
Yeah, 243 if I strike out. Oh my God! Wow! I've never had that happen before. I tried to...
We'll see what happens here.
That was interesting. That was definitely interesting.
Another huge mistake. Oh, man.
I didn't realize I was going, and I tried to stop, and I moved it, and I moved my thumb on the analog stick, and it went left. Like, it just... I never had that happen before. That was new to me. Well, so much for being 237 being my low game here. It's going to be lower than that for sure. But we still get a 2-0 or 211.
Looking to keep it going here with 2 in a row.
Okay, we'll get a 201.
Left one standing.
If we spare here. At least we managed to get 5 200 games this time.
93% conversion rate on the 7-pin. Pros will usually make this one.
201.
No problem on that one.
For a double. I mean, a 5-game series. Double? What the heck am I talking?
And that wraps things up for us, folks. We appreciate you joining us.
1188. And we're going to go against Jason Belmonte. But yeah, I pretty much had that in the back. Oh, Norm Duke climbed to 5th, but just could not get in. So, couldn't face him. Alright, well, we're coming into the finals next. We qualified 2nd. So we are going against the 3 seed. Jason Belmonte. And I have a... What's my record with him? 2-0. I actually have a 2-0 record against Belmonte in this game, so that's a good thing to know. Alright, let me do this real quick. That updated. Certain ones, though. I don't know what I just missed in that chat, but anyway, apparently there's more to go back to. I'll just look on my phone instead. Alright, I know I was going to talk to Hidden Fear and get Brandon in here as well soon. And let me get through this and hopefully finish 3rd or better. So even if I do lose the semi, hopefully I have a good enough game to finish 3rd, so I can just be done and move on. We can get to Rocket League. It's 39 already. Oh my God, that's not cool. Not cool. What am I doing here?
Greetings and welcome to Milwaukee, where we're bringing you the
Oh boy. Oh.
Does not go down. The 7th, his left standing. 93% conversion rate on the 7-pin. Starts things off with the spare.
Here's Jason Belmonte. And what makes this guy so dangerous, aside from the speed and power, is he can play all the angles, he can change rotations, and he can change speeds too.
Mars is gonna beat me this time.
Things off. Looking for the double. Left the 7-pin there. 93% conversion rate on the 7. That's your tour average. No problem. Nice looking strike there. Looking to get on a streak now, hunting 2 in a row. And there's the double. Oh yes, 10 in the pits. Trying for the double now. The 7-pin holds, will not go down. The pros will usually make this one. Gets the spare here. We'll try and make it 3 in a row here.
Oh. Man.
Takes out 9-pin with just the 4 remaining. As close to automatic as it gets with a 98% conversion rate. No problem on that one. Our graphic here shows the potential max score.
Oh,
there's a 9 count, leaving the 4.
No.
It doesn't get any easier than the 4-pin for the professionals on the tour. Got the spare.
Well, that just stopped the pins all the way down the lane.
Looking for 2 in a row. Knocks down 9 pins there, leaving just the 4. Statistically, this is
Can't
the
figure that right
easiest
lane
spare
out.
to convert on the tour, 98%. Got it.
Oh my God.
That's some pretty good pin action right there.
Struck in the last frame, looking for the double here.
Oh my God.
2 strikes in a row.
ball went through the pins with bad intentions.
Got a strike on the last turn. You can see how our competitors have fared on the 2 lanes. Knocks him down for 2 in a row.
Great release. Now that's how you execute.
Looking to keep it going with the triple.
What?
And the 7 does not go down.
Wow.
And no problem there. Here you see the max score each player can get. That, my friends, was a nice looking strike. Working off a double now.
I'm a little worried because he can actually jump over me here. Oh my god. And I've been bowling better than...
Train rolls on. Working off a triple, trying to make it a ham bone. 10th frame, and you can see what he needs to close this out.
Oh my god, dude. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Oh, that 7 pin's gonna come back and bite me. Striking 8 pins is all he needs to win.
Will we see 5 in a
Oh
row?
my god.
I wouldn't bet against it.
He will look to close this out here in the 10th.
Oh my god.
Another one. Just delivered the 5-bagger.
I thought I had this game in the bag. Like everything was going right. Like I'm throwing great shots this game for once.
The strike streak is at 5 right now.
This is what it looks like.
7-10. 7-10.
Just needs 8 here for the win. Jason
Freaking
Belmonte
kidding me,
has
it's
won this
over.
match.
I just lost to Belmonte for the first time. Wow. And I bowled a great game. I got screwed on that 7 pin, man. Like, badly.
Looking to keep it going here with 2
Oh
in a row.
my god. Well, let me finish with a good game so I can finish 3rd. Okay. See, if I strike out, I'm going to lose by 1 pin. So how would that look?
Already has
Oh no,
2
2 pins.
strikes,
I'd lose by
looking
2
for a
pins.
3rd. 3 in a row for the turkey.
Which will give me a high enough game I should be able to finish in 3rd, I think.
Working off a turkey, trying to upgrade to a ham bone. Oh, the 10 stand.
What a game. That's a shame. That was my first loss to
Well, we've reached
Belmonte
the
like
conclusion
that,
of
though.
our event. On behalf of my partner, Randy Peterson, I'm Rob Stone. Keep on rolling.
And I did finish 3rd. It would have been Dom Barrett, and Jason Belmonte goes on to win the event. Dom Barrett loses the final after beating Tackett in round 1. Well, that does it for this stream of PBA Pro Bowling. And the next one will be number 20 for the PBA BARRETT Open. The last of the regular animal patterns before we move on to a couple majors. Oh, whoa! The U.S. Open qualifiers only 1 game? Huh. Interesting. Now, it would be nice if they actually do like an 8-player format, or 8 instead of a round of 4, but I don't know how that's going to work. It doesn't tell you, does it? Well, the bear will be next in video number 20 for the PBA Pro Bowling. the PBA Tour. So I'm gonna invite Brandon, and we'll get to Rocket League. So we'll see you over there. Thanks for watching this edition of PBA Pro Bowling, career number 19. We'll see you next time.